Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing this vegetable soup recipe, but this vegetable soup is mainly for those living in the diaspora. If you live in the diaspora and you're struggling with the right veggies for a perfect vegetable soup, stay put and watch till the end to learn how I made this one pot of vegetable soup. The vegetables used here, they are tested and trusted and they are just perfect. So these are the vegetables I'm using for this recipe. Firstly is the black cabbage, then the spinach, next is the collard greens and the kale leaf. So this is the protein I'm using for this recipe. You can choose any protein of choice. I used some stockfish, liver, beef, cow tripe and some leftover chickens, and I seasoned them with some scotch bonnet pepper seasoning cubes, and I went in with some salt, and next is the onions. I mixed all these properly to combine, and I'll set it on heat to cook for the first 10 minutes without adding any liquid. So once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and prep the vegetables. So after prepping the veggies, I checked on the meat at this point and it has released some of its juice. I went ahead to add extra liquid to enable the meat to cook properly, and I will let this cook for the next 25 minutes. And once that is cooking, I'll go ahead and wash my vegetables. So I started with the black cabbage. So all these vegetables, guys, I washed it 3 to 4 times to make sure it's properly clean and free from sand. The last thing you would want to eat in your vegetable soup is sand, so make sure to wash all your veggies properly. So for this black cabbage, because it has a kind of strong smell, I had to use hot water from the tap to wash it as if I'm washing bitter leaf. Then I removed it. Once it's done, I just washed it once like this, and I removed it and I cut it and set it aside. So next I will be blanching the spinach, but before I do that, I will add some salt to it. And what this salt does is to enable the spinach to retain its green nature while in hot water. So at this point, I added hot water to it and I will let it sit for at least 30 seconds. And once I remove it from the hot water, I will immediately cool it down with a very cold water. If you have a cold water in your fridge, you can use that. If you don't have, then make sure to rinse it like two times, so that it can cool down properly before you cut it. So next I washed the collard greens and I cut that, and I'll also be washing the kale leaf as well. And once I'm done cutting the both of them, I will set them aside. So by the time I finished washing and cutting the vegetables, our meat is 85% ready. At this point, I went in with some crayfish, some pepper, and I also went in with some red oil. I will give it a good mix and I will cover and let it cook for the next 5 minutes. So this was after 5 minutes. I came back, gave it a good mix, and I will be adding my veggies at this point. Guys, if you don't like too much liquid in your vegetable soup, you can allow the meat stock to dry down a bit before introducing your veggies. But for me, I like seeing liquid in my vegetable soup, so I didn't allow it to dry down totally before adding my veggies. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel at this point, click on the subscription button below this video to subscribe to my channel for more videos. So I've gone in with the spinach and the collard green, and I added the kale leaf at this point. I gave this a good mix before going in with the black cabbage. So once I add the black cabbage, I'll give it a good mix, then go in with some more crayfish, and I will cover and let it sit for the next 5 minutes because I would want my vegetables to get properly cooked. Guys, don't worry, it will still remain green after cooking it for 5 minutes. And guys, you can choose between 3 veggies. So it's not really a must that you can use the 4. You can use 3 out of it, but make sure the spinach is included. Yeah, it's very important because it serves as water leaf, as our water leaf back home. So this was after 5 minutes. I came back, gave it a good mix, and at this point, guys, our vegetable soup is properly cooked. Can you see that? Can you see that? Like and share this video if you find it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you in my next one.